Now when I hear people outside the community criticize Melee, there's a certain argument that gets tossed around a lot. Supposedly the game is just this broken mess that solely relies on glitches to deliver the most competitive experience. But is this true? Is Melee really as glitch reliant as its dissenters claim? Well, first off, let's define glitch. So according to Wikipedia, glitches and bugs are software errors that cause drastic problems within the code and typically go unnoticed or unsolved during the production of said software. Well, if that is in fact the correct meaning, then that would mean wave dashing is not a glitch. On the original Melee website, called smashbros.com at the time, Sakurai made an interesting forum post. It was a very detailed and in-depth tutorial that explained how to properly use what we now call wave dashing, proving that it was definitely noticed and understood during the development of the game. And the same thing goes for L canceling. On the original Smash 64 website, there's a section labeled Smooth Landing which explains the ins and outs of L canceling. Maybe Sakurai didn't intend for people to master these advanced techniques as fluently as they did, but it's not fair to say that they weren't noticed during the development of the game. You don't accidentally put L canceling in a game twice, especially when it has a completely new and overhauled physics engine. Same with Smash DI. It's too elaborate and complex of a mechanic to be accidental. In fact, I'm willing to bet at least 90% of Melee's advanced maneuvers were put in the game on purpose. And if by some small chance they weren't, they were noticed during the development cycle and developers chose to keep them in the game. I think part of the reason why Melee has this reputation of being this huge glitchy game is because of a certain YouTuber we all know and love, Awesome Sauce. He always shows off these wacky and bizarre glitches in Melee, and since he's our most popular content creator, people get this false idea that's how the entire game is. But what these people fail to realize, the whole reason these videos get so many views in the first place is because they're not common occurrences. Aside from something like Battlefield's ledges being weirdly ungrabbable, you're rarely gonna see half the glitches he mentions in his videos. Ness's Thunder Jacket and the Ice Climber's Freeze glitch aren't even legal in tournament. Not to mention that the community is moving towards making Frozen Pokemon Stadium the standard, so no more clipping through trees and falling through the stage. I'll admit that every once in a while an actual glitch happens, like Roy's one-hit KO or Luigi's invisible ceiling glitch, but they usually happen so few and far between that it's just funny instead of frustrating. There's one thing I don't understand about these people who use this glitch argument to downplay Melee's success. Even if wave dashing, L canceling, and Smash DI and all these techniques were unintentional, so what? Why does that matter? It's still really fun to perform and adds a layer of depth to the game that wouldn't be present otherwise. What the developers do and don't intend to be done in a video game doesn't change how enjoyable it is to perform. Also, I don't understand why this argument is only thrown at Melee usually, and not a game like Mario 64 which uses BLJs and speedruns. BLJs are actual glitches, a technique that existed without the developers' knowledge. That's precisely why it was patched out of the updated Shindu version. You didn't see wave dashing and L canceling getting patched out of the PAL version of Melee, probably because they're not glitches. I hope this video changes the perception that some Ultimate players and other communities have about our game. That's all for today, thanks for watching!